Alright, so I'm going to make a quick little video and talk about Paxil and a quick experience and then a quick demonstration as it applies to how I get off of this medication. About 4 or 5 years ago I started using Paxil and I didn't really experience any discomfort or side effects. But about a year ago, the first time I ever tried to get off of it, my psychiatrist said, well, you should probably take it slow because Paxil has a very short half-life. So he explained that I should go from 40 milligrams, which I was currently at, and start to titrate down in 5 milligram intervals. After about the 5th or 6th day, I started to get some pretty significant brain zap sensations. And so he said, okay, that may be a little bit too fast, so why don't you go from 40 and try to average out a 37.5 milligram dose. So I tried to do that by cutting my own pills with a razor blade, and that was before I found this at a Walgreens. It's a pill cutter. Probably find one anywhere, at any Walgreens or pharmacy. And from there, I still had a lot of difficulty. I was at 37.5 milligrams for about 3 days, and then again, more brain zaps, nausea. And brain zaps pretty much took place right as I was starting to doze off at night, at that very moment that you start to feel like you know you're about to fall asleep, and then this brain zap sensation that so many people are familiar with and that's written about online. So currently I'm at 34 milligrams, and on Monday I'm due to go to 33 milligrams. So I keep track of it in this pill container, which is 7 days. And currently in this Saturday slot, I have Sunday slot, I have my dosage, and that is 34 milligrams. So on Monday I'm going to try to do 33. So I'll show you what that looks like really quick. I've got a container of 40 milligram Paxils and a container of 10. Unfortunately, they don't make anything smaller than 10, so I'm forced to cut it myself. So here's a 40 milligram pill right here, and I'm going to try to cut that right in half and make 20. So here's the fun of it, getting stuff stuck in here and so forth. So it's pretty even. It's 20 milligrams, and so from there, and keep in mind I'm trying to get to 33. So from there, there's 20, there's 10, and I'm going to get another 10 milligram pill out. I'm going to slice this in half and try to make a 5. And then from there, I'm going to try to make a 2.5. So now, if I'm successful with this, keep in mind you might have to go through a lot of pills, so hopefully your health insurance pays for it. So now I've got roughly 2.5. So if I were to take this is 32.5. I'm not going to take the risk. I really need to be at 33 to stay consistent. So I've got 32.5. So should I just try to cut this down and eye it out? I'm not a pharmacist, and the pharmacies will not make this size. Unless, however, you have a compound pharmacy and your health insurance is willing to pay for the 1 milligram dose. Now, some people may be able to get off this a lot easier than me, but I know people personally who have had a lot of struggle, and they've kind of white-knuckled it and got off this. Whereas me, I don't really care so much for the withdrawal, so I'd rather take my chances. So now I've got one side's 1.2 and one side's 1.3 in a perfect world. So I'm going to scoot this down, and then I'm going to try to cut this in half one more time. So if I can cut this successfully, I'll have, I don't know, 0.4 or 0.5 and 0.7 or whatever. But as you can see how much struggling it is to get this lined up in the middle and then cut it again. So there's one night's worth of Paxil. 20, 30, 32.5, hopefully 33. It's a pretty difficult thing to do, especially when your entire comfort is on the line. So that's Paxil. Thank you.